Late crew today. Doug is ill, and I
we
think, yep, we're ready to go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Muscatine County Board of Supervisors meeting for December 23rd, 2019. Our first item of business is to review the agenda.
Move to approve as presented.
Second.
Jeff has moved, Scott has seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Item number 3 is receive comments from the public. Anybody wishing to address the board on a subject not on our agenda, please step to the podium, state your name and address. No takers. Item number 4, action to ratify a mediation request presented to the Eastern Iowa Mental Health and Disability Services. Sorry, I'm running this off my phone this morning. Region by Chairman Nathan Mather. The special meeting of the EIMHDS Region Governing Board of Directors on December 20th, 2019. We presented a request to mediate the disputes over Muscatine being potentially removed from the region and from the transfer payments requested by the region. It's just something we need to ratify in order to make official.
I'll move to approve.
Jeff has moved.
I'll second.
Scott has seconded. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Just a brief, now my understanding, Nathan, is from the note that the other members of the board are gonna go back to their boards and discuss step 2 of the process.
Right, so there was some question as to whether this mediation request is binding. Our reading of the 2080 agreement suggests that it is. However, they wanted to go back and I think check with their county attorneys to get an opinion on that. Alan's already issued an opinion. I can ask him to put it into, well, he's told me what he thinks. He can certainly put it into a formal letter for us. So we'll do that, and those, we're gonna share those opinions with one another. And if necessary, discuss at the next Eastern Iowa meeting, which is in January. I know the date's changing because of Martin Luther King Day, so I'm not sure exactly when that is, but I'll have that for you soon.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, next item, discussion and possible action to approve the minutes of the December 16th, 2019 regular meeting.
Move to approve.
Jeff has moved.
Second.
Scott has seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, it is approved. Item number 6, correspondence. Start with you, Jeff.
On the 19th, there was a public meeting held at the Riverview Center by the Public Utilities Commission and MPW again for an extension of the proposed transmission line. I attended that. It was very well attended. I would guess at least 100 people. Lots of good questions, very nice presentation by MPW. I appreciated the effort, and I think the meeting overall went quite well.
I would
That
say,
was it.
I would say ditto to that. I also had a contact from a county employee, I believe it was, who was concerned about the change to the way holidays and floating days and personal days are going forward in the next year. Scott?
I had no correspondence.
Committees?
Committee reports, the only thing is that I did attend the mental health regional meeting in Davenport on Friday the 20th, that you spoke of.
I attended the regularly scheduled meeting of the Eastern Iowa Mental Health Region on Monday, the 16th. There was a decision there to set that Friday meeting that you just mentioned, to take action to possibly remove Muscatine from the region. We presented the mediation request I just mentioned. Also, my request placed on that agenda at the special meeting was a motion to ask Scott County to make an additional contribution to the region. That was, I believe, approved unanimously.
The request?
Yes. Now, there's still questions as to what that amount is gonna look like, and they're gonna be working through that. But that request was approved. And yeah, then just the MPW meeting. You, Jeff?
Okay. Nope, that's it. I'm sorry, on the 18th, Wednesday, I believe it was the 18th, I had the Bi-State Regional Commission.
Okay.
They did it was very interesting. They had an update on the I-74 bridge. You know, you've heard all the can't be built and all that stuff, and not true. They said it can be built. They've done built bridges like this. The issue is that this is a large span self-supporting arch or something, And I can't remember the tolerance is pretty impressive. When they're building it from each side, and when they meet, they have to be within, a couple inches. So that, I think, is the real challenge, is how close it has to be. But they're pretty well, content that they're on target to meet their opening dates and stuff. They're gonna fast track a couple of things, so change some things on their staging to where they don't have to pay demobilization, mobilization again. Made some good decisions, so it was a nice presentation, and there's a website out there. And then they also said that there's a virtual reality tour, and some that had seen it said it was very good. And I think they're trying to get it into I can't remember where it is currently, but it's all on the website of the I-74 bridge, and sounds like there's some good information for folks that are interested in that project and how it's progressing and where and things about it. So, very interesting presentation.
Good deal. Item 8 is to receive information from county employees. Anyone going once? No sale. Items with the administration office. We don't have any administration office folks here. Okay. And item number 10. Does anybody have anything else before we adjourn? All right, we're adjourned, folks. Margaret, just to let you know, the only thing we really took action on